And people out there. ADD Magician here. I am going to do something kind of crazy. It's not a magic trick, but I think that it is magic. This is kind of a vlog or a confessional, if you will, but I think it's important. I went to the doctor yesterday, and I am 313 pounds. That's huge. That's the second highest weight I've been in my life. And to be fair, I haven't been doing a lot of exercise or anything like that. I've lost weight in the past and I've gained it, but I'm usually right around 275 pounds. But I don't feel like I am fat. Like I look down at my body and I don't look fat to myself, but I feel fat in that I never have any energy. I'm always tired. I have a constant respiratory problem. I struggle with high blood pressure, and I'm on medication for that. I always have a stuffy nose, and I barely have the energy for my kids, and that's horrible. My dad died almost 2 years ago, and he died in his early 60s. He wasn't an old guy, but he died with hepatitis C and COPD. And most of his life, he was a super healthy guy. I haven't been. Most of my life, I have been overweight in some way, shape, or form, obese. As you can see by my lovely double chin here. My wife loves me. She thinks I'm handsome no matter what, and I love her for it. She doesn't see me for this girth. She sees me for what I am inside, and she's the most supportive and wonderful person in the world. I am going to try something without a doctor's recommendation. I was almost going to get, not a lot of people know this, but I was considering getting the lap band surgery or the sleeve, the gastric sleeve. But God bless insurance, it didn't cover it. So I couldn't get it, and it's probably better because, you know, I think it's probably, your body has an amazing way to do things. So after doing a lot of research, I've found that there's a method I'm going to try that's very risky. I'm sorry, it's not risky. It's very misunderstood. And so the method that I'm going to try is called water fasting. And a lot of people hear horrible things about water fasting. They hear that you can die, that your body will eat your muscles away. Let's be really clear. That is true. You can die, and it will eat your body away, your muscles away, if you are already small. When your body doesn't have anything but water in its system, it starts to eat away at the fat. And it starts to eat away at, if you have cancer cells, believe it or not, the cancer cells get starved because they survive off glucose. So if you don't have as much any glucose in your system, it has nothing to eat, and it depletes cancer cells. I don't have cancer yet, but, you know, whatever. It's also, believe it or not, very good for your health. So if done right, it's actually very good for you. And that's what I've decided I'm going to do is, as of 9 o'clock this morning, it's 9:38 my time now, on what is it, May the 12th, I am water fasting. How long it'll last, I have no idea. I'd like to go 2 weeks. 2 weeks is my goal. I've heard people lose up to 20 pounds in 2 weeks doing this, and losing weight that fast isn't necessarily good for you, but that's because a lot of people don't exercise properly. Now, I'm not going to overdo it. I'm going to walk. I'm going to go walking with my kids. I'm going to take them outside. I really hope, what do I hope to get from this? There's a lot of health benefits. Mostly what I want to get from this is a longer life. I don't want to have a heart attack or a stroke at age 50 or whatever. My grandfather's had triple bypass surgery and had heart attacks and all that fun stuff. So it runs in my family. And my mom has had a stroke, a pretty massive one. So I don't want that shit for myself. And I think making healthier choices right now is the way to go. Now you could say, why don't you just, eat healthy? And frankly, that's a fair question. The answer is I don't have the willpower to eat healthier. So I know what you're probably thinking is, okay, if you don't have the willpower to eat healthier, then how are you going to water fast? And I think that it's going to be easier for me to water fast and straight up say I'm not going to eat or drink anything but water than it is for me to just try to eat healthier. Because my problem is impulse control. I feel like I can have just a bite of food, but I'm a foodaholic in a way, because I can't just have one bite of a Snickers. I can't just have one Snickers. I want two. I can't just have a few chips. I want the bag. I'm tired of being morbidly obese, and I'm tired of caving in to food cravings at the risk of my family. I want to be around to see my daughter walk down the aisle and to see my kids go to college, and I'm scared. I know that if I don't make the major changes fast and do something drastic, that I'm not going to survive. And I'm sick of living this way. I'm sick of being tired, not having enough energy for my kids. My son is 2 and he's rambunctious and crazy. He's almost 3. My daughter's 9 and brilliant, and at the end of the day, I've had to fight so hard to keep up with my son that I don't have the energy to play with my daughter, and it's not fair. I'm just tired of it. Sorry. Bottom line is I want to grow up with my wife, so viewer discretion advised. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show myself something that is not pretty, but I think it's important. And that is where I started. So this is what I look like, and I'm pretty self-conscious about it, but it is what it is. And does it need to be done for this video? Probably not, but I think my goal is in 2 weeks I want to do a results video. And I'm doing this video mostly to hold myself accountable. And, you know, if I put this out there for my 30-some-odd viewers and any family that happens to see it, then I'm holding myself more accountable. So, I haven't talked to my wife about this, and I know she might not be very thrilled, but she's supportive, so hopefully she'll be on board with it. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's up. If you don't want to see the grossness that's going to happen in a second, you can stop the video now. Leave me a like if you want, whatever. I'm not going to give myself a shameless plug right now, because this isn't for that. But yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. This is my body. This is how freaking gross I am. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, that's not so bad. But this is what 313 pounds looks like. And I'm tired of being this big. So, my new best friend, when it comes to sustenance, is this right here. This is my Superman water bottle with ice in it. My Iowa State University Superman water bottle, because in the fall I'm going to ISU and I'd like to do so with a clear mind. And that's another thing. From what I understand, it really helps clear your mind. Your body completely detoxes, gets rid of anything like that. So that's what's up. I guess I'm wish me luck. I'll see you. I'll let you know how things are maybe in a week or so, and we'll go from there. Thanks.